So, right hand forward. So, what is important is to keep your hips. Many people, they tend to do this, but especially this eventually, like leaning back, standing like this and keeping it straight, and just standing like this, now keeping it straight, isn't really that much of a problem. As soon as you start moving, then is when a lot of people like, no, when they turn, that's when their butt starts to stick out. We don't want that, we want to keep it straight. So move, especially here, keep it straight, move, other hand comes up, move again, turn, and move to the middle, and turn, and push. Left hand forward, forward, set, left. Right hand, forward, set, left. Left hand, forward, set. In the beginning, so let's say up until black belt, or maybe until red belt, you kind of keep tempo the same all the time. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You know, it's like one tempo. For black belt, you have like a little 1, 2, 3. You know, it's like a little tempo change. So if well, I'm not really a musician, but if like tempo is like in like normal music, if you've got like 8 counts of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, and maybe this one is like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Maybe there's like sometimes it can be a tempo change in this. So right hand forward again. So it's more like 1, slow, down, slow, out. Left hand. So 1, 2, 3, 4. The 8 count is usually so a 1 breathing cycle. So almost like in, out, all in the same tempo. The with tempo change, so it can be a 2 cycle breathing. That would be 1, in, out, in, out. And so then out is a little bit faster than in. At least your movement is a bit faster, but also your breathing is a bit faster than in. So right hand forward. So in, out, in, out. Left hand, in, out, in, out. Right hand, now, third, set, left, now, third, set, Hankido will also, everything has to be a circle, right? Everything has to be circular. In this case, there is like a minor circular motion, like in your arm. So when you do this, 1, 2, only that it's like 1, and look, this one turns, and here it like it ringes. Okay, so there's a lot more. It's not 1, 2, 3. It's like minor circular movement in your wrist here. 1, 2. One more time. Right hand forward. Haná. Left hand. Haná. Okay, right hand forward, pushing back in low. Haná. And so look there. Left hand forward. Haná. Left hand. Really move your core. 환상도법 number 2. 하나, 둘, 하나, 둘. And remember what I said yesterday about opposite motion. So don't put your emphasis here and there, but here. So look, if I take it and I pull, this arm automatically follows. If I've got a good pulling motion here, pulling motion there, and that one follows naturally. A natural movement, that's what's important. The right hand forward, please. Left hand. Number 2, I think, is one of the easiest ones. Yeah, it's very straightforward. Pull this direction, pull that direction. No fancy hand movements or something. But because it's so simple, yeah, you can learn so much from it. Yeah, so it's very easy to say, okay, now I'm going to do number 2. I'm just going to pull. So if I only pull it round, or maybe pull straight, then round, straight, then round. You know, there's a lot in this technique, and if you learn it here in this simple technique, it's very easy to also apply it in the more difficult technique. Let's say like number 7, 1, 2, 3. It's very much the same in principle, moving, turning, but like there's more difficult hand movement with it. So number 2 is relatively simple. It's just pulling, yeah, and the other side comes natural. So again, because number 2 is so simple, there's so much you can learn from this technique. So let's do it one more time. Right hand forward. Haná. Pull. Haná. Pull. Number 2 is, so it could be in, out. Yeah, there's no two cycle breathing. It's not in, out, in, out. It's a bit too short for that. Maybe if you're like really advanced, you can say, okay. You can pull it off, but usually it slows the technique down a bit instead of making it faster and tempo change. Ocean-maki-ondo, so right and forward. So it's like 1, 2, and push your hip. 1. Now turn your shoulder. 1, 2, over. 1. And look at your right hand. Back. Left hand forward. So 1, 2, 3, 4. It's going in front of your face. 1, 2 is also to protect yourself. If somebody really hits you, you've got your hand here during the technique. You know, it doesn't really hit you on the face. So it's also a way to protect yourself against number 2. So right hand forward. So 1, 2, 3. Left hand. 1, 2, 3. Also here make good use of shift, turn, shift, turn. So it's like shift, turn, but here especially look shift, turn. Yeah? And not just turn. No. Shift your weight, turn. And try to keep your balance. One more time, right and forward. Up. Pull. Left hand forward. Come up. Pull. So, right and forward. Number 3. With number 2, we usually go 1 and take it down like this. But with number 3, it's much more open and it's like a round movement. So like this in your hand. So it goes from open to close, and then this one open to close, and then this one opens again. So it's like open, close, kind of. Right and forward. Now. Turn. Set. There. 45 degrees and pushing down. Left hand forward. Now. Turn. Set. There. Right hand forward. Now. Turn. Set. There. Now. Turn. Set. There. So in this technique, hip turning is very, very important. And a lot of time yang. So one is open, one is closed, one is open, one is closed. One more time. Oh, and in between Hwansangdobeop, so still a lot of people like, okay, that's on 1, 2, 3, and forward. So try it. 1, 2, 3, 4, and in this case, because sometimes, you know, from here, and you continue straight into the other side. And it gives them also a much nicer look than and this again. So try to the in-between part, just try to make it beautiful. Let's say. Right hand forward. 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷. Right hand, sorry, left hand. 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷. Because I say there's a lot of emphasis on turning, doesn't mean is that we're not shifting our weight. Yeah? So one more time. So shift your weight, turn, shift your weight, shift weight and turn, shift weight, turn, shift weight, turn. Left hand, no. 둘, 셋, 넷. 오시마키 운동. Okay, the number 3, 9, 10, kind of like if you make a number 2 in front, so it's like a number 2. Like that. Right. Yeah. So here we go, right hand forward. So 1, 2, 3. Now by turning, 4. Left hand forward. Don't stretch your legs, so keep them bent. 하나, 둘, 셋. And really try to turn. 1. Now, 둘, 셋. Try to get your hand up high, but don't let it touch your back. Okay. 하나, 둘, 셋. Time. 하나, 둘, 셋. 하나, 둘, 셋.
One question.
Yes.
This end of this leg is like this, not like.
No, it's not straight. It's a bit
It's
bent.
not straight.
So
Okay.
don't do this.
Yes, we have done it like this.
Look,
Straight line
actually the
here.
same as in 환상도법 and in Hankido, it's never completely straight.
Okay, so
This is what we do. So it's always so natural. This is very unnatural. While so bringing it a bit, it doesn't mean that it's like bent like this, but natural, a natural position of your leg. If you keep it artificially too straight, it doesn't look natural anymore. Number 4, what I was just saying, yeah, what is really important in the way we do Hankido is that we say, okay, you have to take the other person off balance. Yeah? If he's not half balance, it's very difficult, if not impossible, to do the technique on him, especially if you don't want to use power. Yeah? If he's not half balance, and by using force, I like force the technique, well, in my opinion, it's not Hankido anymore, because then you're using a lot of physical force. By taking him off balance in a natural way, yeah, I can make the technique without me having to use unnecessary force or maybe unnecessary speeding things up. So what we're very mindful about is that the other person goes off balance. But it also implies that if I want to take him or her off balance, is that I also have to be very mindful about my own balance. So I have to stay in balance all the time. So, and especially Hankido really helps you to get that. Because with Hankido, you stay in balance all the time. And you never go like this. Yeah? You always try to keep your balance low and stable. So when you do the technique, not only look at the other guy's balance to see if it's off. Also look at your own balance to see if you are stable. Okay? So number 4, right and forward. So, now again, pull. Small circle, 1, big circle. Here again, so here sink. So make sure is that you're in balance. Left hand forward. Now, set. So with this, if I say, look, pull a lot, it's very tempting to go all the way here, but now I'm going off balance. My balance is going too much in that direction. So when I do that, 1, move, and so stay low here. Now I'm still in balance. If I go too far, I'm off balance a bit in my left direction. So, and also be mindful about your upper body. Eh? If I do this, look, I'm leaning forward, which means I'm leaning out of balance. So stay to more sink and keep this straight. Again, mindful of your hip. Your hips are usually the point that keep your upper body in or out of balance. Now, pull. Left hand. Now, pull. Shibaki. Now, so 1. Now, joint lock is applied here, and go forward. 1. Don't get your head here in between your arms. Look forward. Here, so head above your arms like this. 1. Left hand. So 1, 2, 3. So, let me see. 1, 2. So my right foot is forward. So also my right arm is forward. Not like this. So don't. Number 2, you make a twist. Number 4, you don't. So if my right foot is forward, also my right arm is forward. Right hand. Now. Good. Set. Now. Good. Right hand forward, please. Start job is number 1, of course. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now you really have to go down. And here is opposite motion. So this one pushes down, and this one pushes up with a ringing motion. So not this, but so opposite motions. One more time, right hand, please. There we go. Now. Pull. Set. There. Left hand forward. Now. Pull. Set. There. Right hand again. Now. Pull. Set. There. Left hand. Now. Pull. Set. There. Okay. If you're doing this with the 8 count breathing cycle, look in number 1, so this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So what takes 4 counts here, in number 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And so this goes double, because you also have to add this. So if the speed, if you're not working with tempo change, speed stays the same. And so this has to be 4, this 2, and this also 2. Okay? If you're working with tempo change, you can do whatever you want. Well, not whatever you want, it's more like in, out, in, out. You can add like a third breathing cycle if you want to. And because you're working with tempo change, it's different. One more time. Right and forward. Not. Set. There. Left hand. Not. Set. Right. Hoshimaki no. Set. Yeah. Really put yourself back. No, don't look back. Just keep your wrist. So really in the lock. So like this. And that's also, well, it's not exactly how you get locked, but this so changes a bit. 1. So pinky up. But keep looking forward. But really put all your weight on your back leg. One more time. Right and forward. So. Set. So thumb on top and thumb on top. Your thumb on top. And twist this one. So twist one up. Left hand. Set. There. Right hand. Set. There. Left. Set. There. Number 6. This, pretend to do this, but this time just, so your arm, well, not like this, with the shoulders low, this. Right hand again. Left hand forward. Okay, if you really like stretching, this is the technique for you. Left hand forward. So, put all your weight here on your left foot. Back. Now all the weight to your left foot and tip over even further. If you're really flexible, look, you go like 1, 2, back, and 3, look there. Okay? Hard to do when you're also talking at the same time. Right again, so right hand forward. Breathe in. Out. In. Out. Oh. Left hand forward. And your other hand, just let it hang. And so with your thumb pointing toward your behind. Sometimes we also like, so I've got a bottle of Finnish vodka, and drinking it. I don't recommend doing it like that, but usually when you teach it to your pupils, you know, if they want to remember, say, okay, drink beer or whatever, yeah, okay, it's an easy way to remember this technique. So right hand forward again, huh? Left hand, huh? So number 7 again is very easy, like 1, grab, pull, turn, yeah? And now you have to like change again, so pull, turn, and then go back. Let me see, 1, 2, 3, yeah, so it's grab, pull, turn, grab, pull, turn, and now from, look, don't do this, okay? This is only arm movement. So 1, put your body in there, turn. Okay? So the turning of my arm, if I see people doing 1, 2, 3, look, this is only arm movement. There's no core movement behind that. If I 1, 2, look, now my arm also moves, but it moves from my tangent and not from my shoulder. So right hand forward, grab, 1, 2, 3. Left hand, 1, 2, 3. Okay. Be careful is that your body doesn't do this. So keep your upper body straight. Also, yeah, same as number 11. Number 11 goes about the same thing. Number 11, like you pull like outside. Number 7 is that a little bit less, but still your other arm stays here. So when I let you come, so let's say we're doing number 7, 1, 2, and I only do this. No, sometimes you grab this arm and then it's like, so outside. And if I 1, 2, only do this, there's less power. Yeah, so body movement. So right hand forward. Now turn. Sit. Left hand forward. Now turn. Sit. Shima-ki-beop. Now turn. Now same as number 6. 1, move back, and stretch out. So in number 6 we were here, 1, up, move back, bend. So number 7 is about the same. Okay, so up, turn your shoulder, over, so move, shift your weight, and move back. Left hand, pull, set, right hand, pull, set, pull, set, number 8. One time walk first. Now, pull. So no, never let your heel leave the floor. Always stay firm. 1, and turn through. Here. Left hand. So grab, pull, turn, pull, step through, turn, and move your arm inside. Right hand. Now, pull. Left hand. Now, pull. Right hand. 환상도법. 하나, 둘. Left hand. 하나, up. Turn your shoulder. Now you get pushed here. Out. Look forward. Now, pull. So look forward there. Left, now. Pull. Number 9. Now. Pull. Set. And like this on the chest. Left. Now. Pull. Set. There. Right. Now. Pull. Set. There. Pin for, and about 45 degrees. So not there, about 45 degrees. Left hand, now. Pull. Set. There. Right hand forward, pushing the kimono. Now. Pull. Set. Yeah, actually, so you get pushed against that elbow. And some people think I get pushed here or here. Left hand. Now. Pull. Set. So get pushed here. But of course not, don't do this. Just here, but you would roll over that shoulder. Now. Pull. Set. Left. Now. Pull. Set. Number 10, Hankido, cheongibeop. Now. Same as number 3, round. Now again round, but over your shoulder. Look at your right hand. Left hand forward. Now. Pull. Set. There. Right hand forward. Now. Pull. Set. Push the kimono. Hwe-jeon-tu-beop. Again, making number 2. Now. Pull. Set. And now you do push, but be careful. Again, not to bend it here. So keep this straight. Forward. Left hand. Now. Pull. Set. Now. Pull. Set. Now. Pull. Set. Number 11. Pal-mok-gi-beop, Gwan-jeolgi-beop. Now. Pull. Set. So really keep your hand in because you're trying to like split them apart. Right? Again, be careful not to do this, not to straight this. Right? Keep this bend. Always stay bent. One more time. Right hand forward. So, now. Pull. Set. So not straight, but a little bit bent. Left hand forward. Haná. Tur. Set. Actually, because it looks very easy, this technique, actually it's quite difficult in your hip movement. Yeah, so how to move your hip, how to stay, actually it's quite a difficult technique. So, right hand forward. Haná. Tur. Set. Left hand forward. Haná. Tur. Set. Oh. Pushing the kimono. Haná. Tur. Left hand. Haná. Tur. Haná. Tur. Right. Number 12. Number 12, something important is that you really go deep. So like 1, 2, this direction, and now a lot of people do this. No, 1, so sink, and turn from there. Okay? Don't do this. I'm exaggerating a bit, but everybody knows what I mean. So, right hand forward. Haná. Tur. Set. So, body movement here. Set. Head. Left hand. Haná. Tur. Set. Yeah. Right hand. Haná. Tur. Set. Yeah. Left. Haná. Tur. Set. Yeah. Pushing kimono. So. Haná. Tur. Now again. Back. Shift weight. And stretch through. Okay. Try to get your arm as far out as possible. So don't keep it in front of your face. But of course, kind of depends on how flexible you are. So one more time, right hand forward. So start as number 11. 1, 2, 3. Left hand, Haná. Tur. Set. One more time, Haná. Tur. Set. Haná. Tur. Set.